There's so much goodness in this dish, but there has to be flavour and pleasure and texture as well. I wanted to show you all oats start with the oat grain. So I always keep the grain at home because I am, as I've often said, an extraordinarily lucky person about many things. And one is a group of my friends for my 70th birthday some years ago bought me this fabulous, really, really fabulous mill. I'm going to just put that in the top. How could anything be fresher? And of course they're organic grain that we get, in fact biodynamic from 4-leaf. This is as fresh as you'll get it. I'm going to defy the rules with Bircher Muesli. For me, you don't have to soak them in advance overnight. 20 minutes will be fine. I've got half a cup of apple juice and half a cup of milk. Now, you can use water, you can use all apple juice, you can use milk. It's just that because I don't have a sweet tooth and I want to have good milk and calcium, I just find the apple juice gives that little bit of sweetness that means you're not looking for it anywhere else. The apple, I'm going to core, but I'm not going to peel it. And I'm going to grate it. Having grated the apple, I am just going to drizzle it with the smallest amount of verjuice, just a tablespoon, because apple oxidizes really, really quickly. At this stage, I'm not wanting the juice. I'll have that later. And because it's only going to have 20 minutes of soaking, I want the flavor of the apple in it right at this stage. And I'll keep that juice to see if I need to add some more. And just a pinch of salt. I would always just use a pinch of salt to bring out flavor. So as that absorbs, and I finished up with 1 cup of liquid to 1 cup of the oats, the freshly milled oats. So, but if that needs more liquid, that's the liquid I will use. I have 2 cups of oats, just a teaspoon of chia seeds, and a little bit of salt, and I've got the milk already warm, just a simmer, and I'm going to add the oats and just stir, and you want it to cook slowly so the oats will thicken, and then you have really creamy oats, and then you add the extras. See how much, this is the Bircher Muesli. Now this is about 12 minutes in, and the oats have taken up the moisture, and I'll put a little bit more. So I've used all of that juice, which is the juice from the apples as I grated them, and that tablespoon of verjuice to stop the apples from discoloring. The porridge has cooked for 10 minutes. Now you notice I made it in a very wide base pan. It just cooks quicker. And here we have all the extras. I could cook it a lot longer, but I want the texture. It's a very personal thing. I want to have some prunes on top. I want to have some raw honey for those that feel they need any extra sweetness. We need some nuts, we need some good bits of crunch, and then gilding the lily. This is not milk, this is cream. There is so much goodness in this dish, but there has to be flavour and pleasure and texture as well. It's so wholesome and it's so easy, 10 minutes. Now, sometimes people put yogurt in rather than yogurt on top. I'm going to put yogurt on top. And I'm going to put some walnuts, because walnuts, nuts or almonds. And then because I have the pomegranates, I'm going to put those two. And some pumpkin seed. How does it taste? So there we have it. Make your own porridge. Make your own Bircher Muesli. Have good ingredients. Enjoy it. Just love doing it. That's all it takes.